Hello everyone, my name is Trevor Ursulescu and I'm the owner of the Monster Hobbies in High River, Alberta, Canada. Welcome to the Bahamas! In 1954, in the Bahamas at Oaks Park, a giant raceway was built. In 1957, the racecourse was moved to its new location on the old abandoned airstrip in Oaks Field. Many different cars raced there from 1957 to 1966. But notably, in 1964 there was a huge rainstorm, and in that one race, many car drivers were wiped off because of the rain. New legislature with customs caused the race to be tied up in 1966 because the cars had to be ferried in onto the island to race. After 1966, they tried to reintroduce the racing, but because of all the problems from the previous year, the drivers just decided it wasn't worth it. So therefore, the race course was pretty much shut down in 1967 and has never been raced again. So now get ready to see our recreation of this original track from 1965. So here we are at the beginning of the race at the Simonette Straight with our two GT3 class cars, the Mercedes and the Ferrari. So here we go. Through the start-finish gate into the spreading out tracks. Then we get into the Prince George corner, which is just this little bit. And come along this straight here into the Montego stretch, into Crises corner, and in through the Pilot House corner. Then we come around this big curve, get into Blackbeard's Bend, perfect for this area, being the Bahamas, and rip into Sands Bend, and a nice big stretch around the corner table. Sands Bend, come around the bend into the Emerald Beach Pass, all the way down here to Windsor Way, around a little turn into the Dolphin corner, that little turn there, down Allen's Alley, this little chicane pinch in there, and a curve into Carlton's corner. Sorry, not a curve, a passing curve. Through Carlton's corner, in the Royal Victoria curve, into these crossings for passing, and then into the Esso Bend, in the Sassoon Straight, where we go back into a single lane and a crossing, and here we go into the British Colonial Loop. Now I had to split the start-finish tower gates and everything due to only having one area for the start gate, but here we go past that and back into Simonette Straight. So that is our Bahama racecourse. There's two things I'd like to note about this track that you guys may not be aware of. First off, if you notice the start-finish gate, usually in most races I've got this facing this way. On this track it's a little bit different because of the way we actually go through it, which is like that. Yeah, that'll make you seasick. No, anyway, but yeah, if I put this on this side, we'd be racing that way. Whoa, yeah. Well, that'll drive you nuts. But yeah, so on this track we had to place it the other way around. So it should make racing pretty different for tonight, because I'm going to have to start it and reach over this way to do all the controls. And second off, You may be wondering, because in every of these videos that I have pieces of paper with the names of the straights and the curves printed off. Usually when we race, when I film, I have it on the track so you can see where we are on the track itself. But when we race, I put them here on the sides so that they're still in existence and people know what the corners are if they are really interested in knowing where their car wiped off. Anyway, yeah, that's basically how I set up the track before the race nights.